Hello and welcome to Beilstein in Germany for the UCI E-Mountain Bike World Cup round number 5. This is a brand new setting, this round presented by Schwalbe, and it is a beautiful setting nestled alongside the Moselle River. The weather conditions 22 degrees, there's a lot of rain in the atmosphere though, so it could be a bit of a muddy track. All the riders are ready then for race number 1 and the qualification. Let's take a look at the track. The riders in a clockwise direction, 2.4 kilometers, and to take us round it, let's hear from Robert Mennen.
Hello, I'm Robert Mennen. I'm product manager at Schwalbe and former Cape Epic winner, as well as the one that hit into a bug. Today we are here for the World E-Bike Series here in Beilstein. We're at the weekend, the next round of the World Cup places. And today I want to show you the track. So come on, join me for one lap on the course. So here we have the starting grid, start and finish area. Now we go for the first lap. So street crossing, and here's now some technical climb where you can really lose time or make time. And now we are entering a really funny downhill, some berms, some jumps. Uphill again, getting steeper to the end. Searching for traction. That's a crowd. It's a really technical one. Up and down. Now crossing the motocross track again. Last section of the course. So that's the finish. So this was one lap World E-Bike Series in Beilstein. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun and see you on Saturday and Sunday.
Qualification up first, and very important for the riders to get the very best out of themselves before they go into the race proper. Let's hear now from Justine Tonzo as she takes the Raspini pole position in the qualification for the women.
I did a good race. It's a very muddy and slippery track, and I didn't put any foot on the track. I just ride my bike as I know to do it on the mud, and it pays off, like not every time, but like in those conditions. So I'm very happy.
Raspini pole position for those two riders. Let's take a look then at race 1. Pole position, Jerome Gio, there's Sophia Wiedenroth, and in pole position for the women, Justine Tonzo. Here's our starting grid, lots of German riders here in the top 10. Sunny conditions, all focus, and we're underway in race 1. Let's see who's going to take the Fassi hole shot. It's a very fast position there. Antonia Dobermann takes the women's, Jerome Gio takes the men's. Well, the sun now on the backs of the riders. World Cup leaders jersey. Just a little adjustment of the helmet as he went through there. Here's the battle for second and third, Reef and Charm as they make their way downhill. And here's the Italian, Mirko Tabacchi. This adverse camber causing a few little issues. Justine Tonzo though in the lead in the women's race. Wiedenroth, you can see the way she manoeuvres her body left and right to try and get herself through those turns. Antonia Dobermann still looking strong. Here's Joris Reef, lovely shots as he goes through and that little jump. But well in the lead is Jerome Gio as he flies his way across the line. Second place for the world champion Joris Reef. And here's Theo Charm, he takes third place. Confirmation of the results of the men's race. Let's hear from our winner.
C'était une course assez difficile. Le terrain changeait.
Well, it was quite a difficult race. The ground kept changing lap by lap due to yesterday's rain. Today's sun made it stickier and stickier, but also slippery at the same time, and I had to adjust my riding every lap. But I love these conditions, so I'm happy to win here, happy to win again and grab some points in the overall standings, and I hope to do well tomorrow too.
Avant les 5 dernières manches, donc j'espère que demain ce sera aussi un bon jour.
The women's race winner, Justine Tonzo, ahead of Sophia Wiedenroth in second place in the German champions colours. Antonia Daubermann takes third place in race number 1. Confirmation of our top 3. Let's hear from Justine Tonzo.
I took a very good start. I even win the all shot, so it was a good day because I didn't usually do some good stuff like that. And then I knew that I was in shape today, and we had a very tough battle with Soso for the first round of the laps of the race. And then I did a very strong uphill with the technical part, and I just did the gap, and then I just ride.
Time now for our victory ceremonies. The whole shots, Jérôme Gillot and Justine Tonzo. There's our podium in the women's race. Let's take a look at the standings. Tonzo still in the lead with a slender advantage. Jérôme Gillot on the top step of the men's podium. A confirmation of the standings. What a race here in Germany. Let's hear now all about the German team in the series. Race 2 of the weekend. This time, for the first time, race 2 will be clockwise like race 1, and to optimise the track conditions, the women will only do 7 laps instead of 8. Lots of fun to be had here at Wes in Beilstein. The riders getting ready for race number 2. Raspini pole position for Jérôme Gillot alongside Joris Rief. There's Theo Scham. Sophia Wiedenroth in the Raspini pole position. There's our starting grid this time. We're on the line and underway in Beilstein. Let's take a look at race 2 as to who gets the Fassi hole shots. A really fast start. On board, this is fantastic action. The slow motion, the whole shot goes to Wiedenroth and Gillot this time. On board with Mirko Tabaki. See just how much speed you've got through that little bit of single track. Rief is looking strong in this race so far, the world champion at the front. Back on board with Mirko Tabaki as he tries to sneak through somehow there on the right-hand side. That was some manoeuvre. Rief at front. Gillot in second place. Neck and neck between these two riders. Taking different lines, the power lap. Joris Rief, the Magneti Marelli Czech Star power lap. There's Wiedenroth. Tonzo trying to hold on to the wheel of the German, who is loving racing in her home country. Well, the German rider, Antonia Daubermann, well, she finished third in the first race. On board with Tabaki. The Magneti Marelli Czech Star power lap. Tonzo this time. Here's the tussle between Scham in fourth place and Tabaki in third. Gillot now starting to make real headway as he leaves Joris Rief behind. Wiedenroth comfortably in second. Jérôme Gillot wins race number 2. Great weekend for him. Joris Reef in second place for the specialised team. And the Italian Mirko Tabacchi in third. Confirmation of the result of race 2.
Complètement différente. Il y avait,
Well, it was completely different from yesterday. Sunny, sticky conditions. So it was all about power and race management. Joris Reef had a very, very fast start. It was a great battle. It was decided starting from lap 5, I think, when I managed to overtake and take the lead. It was tight until the end. I'm particularly happy to win here on a track that doesn't suit me and to widen the gap in the standings. Justine Tonzo, she takes the women's race. Wiedenroth in second place. And Antonia Dalberman in third. Let's take a look at confirmation of the result of the women's race. Tonzo takes it this time.
So because I did a bad quali race this morning, I start very behind at the starting line, and Sofia took the large at the start. So I had a big lap between us, but I push hard and I reach her, and then I just push harder to pass her and do the gap directly, and then I had to ride and stay focused all along. But it was a very tough and tight race with Sofia as usual, and we are very happy to ride together.
Time now for our podium ceremony for race 2. First of all, the Magneti Morelli Czech style power lap. Justine Tonzo takes the women's power lap this time. Joris Reef, the world champion, takes the men's. For the Fassi hole shot, it was Jérôme Gillot in race 2 with Wiedenroth taking the women's. There's Justine Tonzo on the top step of the podium here in Beilstein. All celebrations as Tonzo extends her advantage in the World Cup standings. Let's take a look at the men's podiums then. Jérôme Gillot on the top step ahead of Reef and Tabacchi. As they celebrate, Jérôme Gillot is now at the top of the standings with a bigger advantage than before. And there's all the winners. Well, we're going to head to round 6, the penultimate round of the season at the Sea Otter Festival in Girona in Spain. Join us there. Thanks for joining us for round 5 in Germany. Bye for now.